My name is Bernard. I've been working in the cybersecurity field for over 20 years, with just as many years of education. There is a war going on that we are losing. I don't mean America or any other country. Every connected device and human on the planet are participants in this war, whether we like it or not. This war is happening through the networks, straight to our very identities. The attackers are unseen, and most people lack the proper knowledge to defend. Cyber war news is happening now! This is Cyber War News Now, reporting on the cyber war for April 19th. Current top headlines are snooping Alexa, Windows zero-day exploits, and state-sponsored DNS hijack. Let's discuss what is happening in the field. We welcome microphones and cameras into our homes because it gives us great convenience and adds new capabilities to our home lives. Recently, it was revealed that some of the things we say aren't just listened to by computers, but by real people. A report from Bloomberg earlier this week claimed that Amazon employs people around the world to listen to voice recordings from Echo users' homes. The recordings are then transcribed, have annotations added, and used to improve Alexa's performance. It's said thousands of staff around the world are doing this, and that the recordings have been the source of anxiety or amusement among the Amazon listeners. An Amazon spokesperson provided this statement: "We take the security and privacy of our customers' personal information seriously. We only annotate an extremely small sample of Alexa voice recordings in order to improve the customer experience. For example, this information helps us train our speech recognition and natural language learning systems so Alexa can better understand your requests and ensure the service works well for everyone. We have strict technical and operational safeguards and have a zero-tolerance policy for the abuse of our system. Employees do not have direct access to information that can identify the person or account as part of this workflow. All information is treated with high confidentiality, and we use multi-factor authentication to restrict access, service encryption, and audits of our control environment to protect it. There's also a recognition that everything we say is prefaced by the word Alexa, or Hey Google, or Hey Siri, will be listened to by computers somewhere else in the world so that our questions can be answered in a timely manner. However, the devices have to listen for these words, so it can be assumed that they are listening to all words. Human intervention to help computers do their best work is nothing new. A British company called Spinvox used to translate voicemails into text messages so you could pick them up more easily. However, the company later admitted its advanced algorithms were supported by humans, listening to and transcribing individual words and phrases. If you want privacy, then you have to sacrifice some convenience. It's not like Amazon is looking for world domination, or are they? Windows is not known to be a secure system, and yet again, a zero-day was present in this operating system. A just-patched vulnerability in the Windows operating system that was previously unknown up until last week is being actively exploited in the wild. It opens the door for a full system takeover. The flaw is a use after free issue in the Windows kernel that allows local privilege escalation. It's being used in advanced persistent threat campaigns targeting 64-bit versions of Windows. The attackers are using the bug to establish persistent backdoors to targeted machines, gaining the ability to run code in kernel mode. An attacker could then install programs, view, change, or delete data, or create new accounts with full user rights. An attacker who would need to be already logged into the system can run a specially crafted application to exploit the vulnerability. In the observed attacks, a malicious executable makes use of the legitimate PowerShell framework with a base64 encoded command, which then fetches a second stage PowerShell script from a pastebin site. That in turn executes a third and final stage. Also, a PowerShell script, which unpacks lightweight shellcode. This has been seen being exploited in the wild by at least 2 threat actors, including a recently discovered APT group, Advanced Persistent Threat, dubbed Sandcat, and the Fruity Armor Group. I love those acronyms. A cyber attack campaign dubbed Sea Turtle focused on hijacking the domain name system. It is targeting public and private entities, including national security organizations in the Middle East and Africa, prompting security researchers to urge organizations around the globe to ensure they are protected. The ongoing campaign features the first publicly confirmed case of a DNS registry compromise and is believed to have been started as early as January 2017. It has compromised at least 40 organizations across 13 countries, according to Cisco's Talos Security. We assess with high confidence that this activity is being carried out by an advanced state-sponsored actor that seeks to obtain persistent access to sensitive networks and systems. The campaign features DNS hijacking, in which the attackers illicitly modify DNS name records to point users to actor-controlled servers. DNS is a foundational technology supporting the internet. Manipulating the system has the potential to undermine the trust users have on the internet. That trust and the stability of the DNS system as a whole drives the global economy. In the Sea Turtle campaign, researchers found that targets fell into 2 main groups. The first includes the national security organizations, ministries of foreign affairs, and prominent energy organizations. In attacking this group, the attackers targeted the third-party entities that provide services to the main targets to obtain access. The second target group includes DNS registrars, telecommunications companies, and internet service providers. The researchers said the campaign represents an ongoing high degree of threat to organizations in the targeted regions. Due to the effectiveness of this approach, we encourage all organizations globally to ensure they have taken steps to minimize the possibility of malicious actors duplicating this attack methodology. To protect against this type of attack, organizations should use a registry lock service, which will require an out-of-band message before any changes can occur to an organization's DNS record. Additional controls include multi-factor authentication, strong passwords, and IP whitelists, auditing of changes to sensitive DNS records, external monitoring of the DNS records of critical domains. In non-technical terms, if the DNS record is changed, when you try to go to google.com, you may end up at a threat actor website with an exploit ready to pawn your computer upon access. In a war we cannot see, knowledge is your only defense. Stay safe and stay secure. We will see you next time. I hope this video provided you with current information to prepare a cyber defense strategy. Please provide a like and don't forget to share with those you care about. If you'd like me to discuss a specific issue or have a question, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and all of my social media outlets so you don't miss any of the top news from the cyber war. Thanks for watching.